Too slow, kid. Oh, hi there. As you are well aware by now, I am Michael Manila, and it turns out I have a son named Bob. Now, I know what you're thinking. Actually, I don't. I'm not a mind reader. But anyway, it's not what you think. Again, I don't exactly know what that is because I'm not a mind reader. But anyway, this is what happened. I had just finished watching the movie Frequency, which is about a dad in 1969 who talks to his son from 1999 through a turkey radio. And it was pretty good, so I thought I'd call up Scott on the walkie talkie and recommend it to him. Hey Scott, are you there? Did you ever see the movie Frequency? But I was quite surprised by the reply I got. This is Bob. Who's this? This is Michael Manila. That's funny. That's my dad's name. Holy crap. What movie were you talking about? Frequency. Why? Well, it's just that I'm surprised that you think your friend Scott would know that movie. I mean, it is over 30 years old. Holy crap. What's the date today? March 31st, 2035. Holy crap. So there you have it. I have a son named Bob who lives in the year 2035. Now we just have to figure out who the mom is. Funny, sometimes people have to figure out who the father of a baby is, but never the mother. Guess there's a first time for everything. Like this is probably the first time somebody's talked to someone from the year 2035. I'm gonna be famous. So where you are, it's really March 31st, 20-some years behind me? Yep. Have you ever seen the movie Frequency? Yeah. This is starting to seem a lot like it, isn't it? Just a tad. Just to make sure that you're really my son, why don't you tell me some things about your dad, Bob? Okay, well, his name's Michael Manila. His favorite color is green. He's obsessed with technology and fountain soda. Definitely me. Wow, I guess I have a son. I sure hope Mom and Dad didn't hear that. By the way, what's your mom's name? Alyssa. Alyssa? Wow, I thought it'd be Kailey. Hey, don't tell your mom I said that. I won't. Hey, I'm getting really tired, Dad. I think I'll go to bed. It's only 9:30. Oh, that's right. It didn't happen yet where you are. What didn't happen? In 2030, the U.S. stopped doing daylight savings time. It's 10:30 here. Oh, well, that's still early. But, well, do you want to talk tomorrow? We have off from school, so I'm free any time. How about 10 a.m.? Well, 9 a.m. for you. Okay, I'll be here. Well, good night, son. Good night, Dad. Wow, what an interesting night. Now I need to make a decision. Do I tell Mom and Dad about Bob? Dad shouldn't mind. I mean, I named my future son after him. Bob's short for Robert, isn't it? Either way, though, they might send me to a mental hospital if I tell them. I could still tell Scott, Kailey, and Alyssa, though. I don't think they have the authority to send me to a mental hospital. They still might find it odd, though. I guess I probably should keep this to myself as long as possible. Hey, guess what? I have a son. What? No, Kailey, you don't understand. You don't have to worry. He's not yours. Wait, Kailey. Poor choice of words there. What are you talking about, Michael? Well, last night I watched the movie Frequency. You know, where the dad and son talk to each other when they're 30 years apart. Well, after the movie, I got on my walkie-talkie to tell Scott about it, and this guy Bob answers, and it turns out he's from the year 2035, and he's my son in the future. Michael, the first step to recovery is admitting you have a problem. Well, if I have problems, then why'd you marry me? What? That's right, Bob is our baby. You know what? This is getting too weird. I'm leaving. Hey, if you leave, you're not just walking out on me, you're walking out on our child. What about Bob? What about Bob? Arg. Well, it's almost 9 o'clock. Time to spend some quality time with my son. What have you done? What are you talking about? I'm evaporating. Evaporating? Yes. Well, you're still there enough to talk to me. How can you tell you're evaporating? Well, A, all my hair has disappeared, and W, I think I just lost a toe. That's it. I'm telling my parents. Dad! No, don't tell him. Me. They'll never believe that your father did something 20-some years ago to make you evaporate. Well, I'm evaporating pretty rapidly. They'll see it with their own eyes. If they don't believe me, they need to get their eyes checked. Mom, Dad. Fine. They'll just think you're crazy. Something's wrong. They're not coming. Good. I made the mistake of telling my friends about us, and they're all either mad at me or laughing at me. Ah! Now what? My house is evaporating too. The walls are closing. Wait a minute. Did you say your friends are mad at you? Yeah, why? Is my mom, Alyssa, one of your friends? Yes. That's it. She's mad at you, which made you guys not be friends anymore, which means you never got married, which means this house and me are soon going to disappear. So what do? You have to apologize to Alyssa. And fast. I don't know how much longer I'll last. Okay. Oh, and Bob? Yeah, Dad? What do I look like in the future? Let's see. Blue pants, green shirt. You'd think I'd mixed it up a little bit by then. Have to find Alyssa. Hey, Alyssa's at Scott's house. She was closer than I thought. Probably didn't need to bring the big water bottle. Alyssa, open up! Alyssa! What do you want? I'm sorry, Alyssa. Why are you really here, Michael? What do you mean, why am I here? Alright, it's because of Bob. I knew it. You know what? This whole Bob thing is a little too weird. When you grow out of this phase, you can come back. Way to be there for me. I was there for you through it all. The midnight cravings, the Lamaze class. I sat by your side the whole time you were giving birth, and this is the thanks I get? Hi, Mrs. Smith. I don't know what to do about him. I mean, Michael's done some weird stuff before, but this is over the line of weirdness. Scott, I still like him. Kailey, I knew she'd stick up for me. Shouldn't we feel bad for him? He's obviously going through some type of problem to be making all this up. Making it up? Ah, well, at least she still likes me. Oh no, I left the lock button on. I hope Michael didn't... Oh, yes, Michael did. Wait a minute. Kailey still likes me. I can marry her instead, and then Bob will still exist. What will I say to her? Thanks a million for fixing everything, Dad. What? But Alyssa still hates me here in my time. Well, my house is back, all my body parts are back, and uh-oh. Aw, what? My mom isn't my mom. Who is it? Her name's Kailey. What? But that makes no sense. I didn't even... Oh, wait a minute, now I get it. I just told myself that I'd try to get Kailey to marry me, but since you're like 20-some years ahead of me, the effects have already happened. Wow, I wonder how I talked her into marrying me after everything that's going on. I don't know, but whatever you did, thanks. Hey, my mom's leaving the house now with two weird guys. One has a nice watch and one's holding a mirror. What? Bob, where do you live? Rehoboth Beach, why? No! What? Those guys are criminals. My friend and I busted them at the beach a year ago. Well, 20-some years ago for you. They were doing the exact same thing they're going to do now, steal jewelry. I can't believe my mom's working with them. I can't believe those guys are still alive then. They do look pretty old. Well, I gotta go have a talk with my future wife. No, you can't do that. Don't you remember what happened before? Don't do it, Dad. Don't do it, you piece of... I'll have to have a talk with my son later about respecting your parents. I would never talk to my dad like that. But that can wait. Now I have to prevent my future wife from working with criminals 20-some years from now. What? That is a normal, everyday problem. We have to talk, Kailey. Don't work with criminals. What? Why would I do that? I don't know, but in the year 2035, you started working... I don't believe this. This is still about your imaginary son from the future. Hey, I changed the future, though. He's your son now. Does that make you feel better? No. When are you going to face the facts, Michael? This is all in your imagination. It's not in my imagination. Look, I'll prove it to you right now. I'll call up Bob on the walkie talkie. He's there all the time. Okay. Well, finally, I'm going to prove once and for all that Bob exists. Why didn't I think of this before? Bob, are you there? Hey, Michael, this is Scott. Oh, great, it's you. Fine, if you're going to be like that, I'm leaving. Bob, are you there? Come on. Bob, are you there? Hey, maybe he was trying to talk every time I was talking to him, because when both people try to talk at the same time... Oh, come on, Michael, admit it. There is no Bob Manella. Well, I'm sure there is somewhere. You know what I mean. Well, I'm not giving up on finding him. I want to have some father-son bonding, and I'm going to get it. This is the thanks I get? I was there through it all for you too, Kailey. The midnight craving. Ah, forget it. Dad. Dad. Bob, where were you 2 minutes ago? Where were you 2 minutes ago? What do you mean? What did you do? I'm evaporating again. Oh no, I'm really sorry, Bob. Kailey got mad at me because of this whole weird situation. I guess I don't marry her now either. Well, do something. I don't know how much longer I'm going to last. Alright, hang on. I need to come up with a plan. There's no time. I'm almost gone. Yes, of course. Last time I told myself I'd try and get Kailey to marry me, and that was enough. If I just decide to ask someone, the effects will have already happened in 2035. That could work. Alright, I'm gonna live. Okay then. I'll ask somebody else to marry me. Still evaporating. Anybody. I'll marry anybody. Still evaporating. Nobody wants to marry me? Nope, nobody wants to marry you because I'm still evaporating. I can't believe this. Nobody in the entire world wants to marry me. Dad, this isn't the time. I'm almost gone. No, don't give up, Bob. It's too late. My friends hate me and my only son's dying. This is not a good day. It's not too late, Bob. Yes, it is. I want you to go outside. Dad, are you getting a call? Come on. I'm dying here. Sorry, Bob. What did you say? Yes, it is too late. I want you to go outside to hear my last words. Why? It'll all make sense later. Just do it. Well, I don't want to say no to my dying son's wish. Okay. I'm losing my memory. I can't even remember the day. What's the day today? Well, let's see. Yesterday was March 31st, so I guess that makes today April Fools. So this whole thing was just a joke? Yep. Alyssa was over at my house last night, and we heard you come on the walkie talkie and ask about frequency. I guess you've seen it then. Yep, we actually were watching it then. You're not the only person that has cable. That was a good movie. Yeah, it was. Man, I need to come up with something quick. Tomorrow's April Fool's Day, and I still don't know what trick I'm going to pull on Michael. Hey, Scott, are you there? Did you ever see the movie Frequency? But I do now. Watch this. What are you going to do? Not only has Michael watched Frequency, now he's going to live it. This is Bob. Who's this? This is Michael Manila. That's funny. That's my dad's name. Call Kailey and tell her about this. Oh, and tell Michael's parents, too. My parents were in on it? Well, we didn't know if you'd tell them about it, so we had to make sure they knew. Wait a minute, so that's why when I went to see Alyssa at your house, she was the one that opened the door. She knew I was coming because I told Bob, and you're Bob. That's right, Dad. But wait a minute, how did you know I would plan on marrying Kailey? That was one of the more well-thought-out parts of the plan. I sat by your side the whole time you were giving birth, and this is the thanks I get. Alright, Alyssa, do you have the listening device? Yep, right here. Okay, I'll just press this lock button in and we're all set. Remember, Kailey, try to make him want to marry you. Okay. And we're on. I don't know what to do about him. I mean, Michael's done some weird stuff before, but this is over the line of weirdness. I still like him. Shouldn't we feel bad for him? He's obviously going through some type of problem to be making all this up. Oh no, I left the lock button on. I hope Michael didn't, and we're off. Alyssa, what's he saying? So far, he's just angry at you and he's glad that Kailey still likes him. Wait, here it is. Yes, he just realized he should marry Kailey. Yes, this is going perfect. Man, you controlled me like a freaking puppet. Yes, we did. So I guess when you were there, and then Bob wasn't, Scott and I were in the next room with the listening device again. We heard your whole conversation and knew that you'd be on the two-way radio soon looking for Bob, so I decided that time I'd just be Scott. Wow. I gotta admit, this was a good one. Yes, it was. Ah, of course, and Mrs. Smith next door was in on the whole thing, too. No, she wasn't. Why? Ah. I think I owe her an explanation, then. Yeah, you got me. Now get the crap out of here. So, when did you find out? What? What are you talking about, Kailey? I totally believed that I was talking to my son from the future. Come on, Michael, you're not that good of an actor. Oh. When did you figure it out? As soon as Scott picked up his walkie-talkie. I knew it! How'd you know? Kailey, I'm a mystery solver. I just put the clues together. A, Scott always answers his walkie-talkie. F, if you weren't in on it, you would have called me a freaking idiot. True. And V, and probably the biggest clue of all, let me take you back to when Scott decided to plan this prank that fateful night. It was yesterday. Hey Scott, are you there? Did you ever see the movie Frequency? But I do now. Watch this. What are you gonna do? Not only has Michael watched Frequency, now he's gonna live it. You've gotta be kidding me. This is Bob. Who's this? Oh my gosh. That freaking idiot. He was holding in the talk button, so why'd you go along with it anyway? Well, I knew how hard you guys must have worked planning it all. I didn't want to ruin that for you. Plus, you know, I had to keep the charade going because of the, you know. Hey, Michael, want to split me a Coke? Sure. What? I know, it's not fountain, but... No, not that. Split me a Coke? What the heck kind of English is that? I don't know, good? No, it's not. But isn't it the same as, like, split a Coke with me? Yeah, you know, like saying give the book to me or give me the book. Since when have you read a book? No, it's not the same. In that case, you're giving the book. The action happens to the book. With split me a Coke, you're not splitting yourself. Good point. Can you imagine two Scots? Oh yeah, I get it now. It's like a dangling participle. Or is it a misplaced modifier? I still think it makes sense as is. Oh, no it doesn't, Scott. It sounds stupid. Is it something to do with it being the indirect object? No, isn't it because of the pronoun being the... Forget it. I'll have my own Coke. Problem solved. Phew, I'm kind of glad my episodes got cut back. Look, hey, guys, hey, it's me. It was me. It's me. Look, it's me. No, it's me. It's me. Look, see? It's me. Alyssa, open up. Alyssa. Hey, shh, shh. Guys, quiet. Hey, quiet. Hey, shh. Okay, guys, I'm gonna knock, okay? I'm gonna knock. We have to talk, Kailey. Don't work with criminals. Keep your dog quiet.